Hey guys, welcome to Chip Polish. Hey, I'm ZELIKA.
And I'm Vonna, and today we're going to be talking about the Terence Crutcher shooting. From my understanding, there was a guy whose car was broken down in the middle of a road.
Right.
And he was approached by police officers, and he wasn't complying. This was the initial statement that I read about.
Right.
It was a police officer that was going to another call, and they just happened to see what was going on there, so they stopped him before they got out of the car. This is the initial statement again.
Mm-hmm.
Before they got out of the car, they called for backup. So when backup came, they started walking up to the car, and then Terence approached them from the side of the road. At that point, they told him to put his hands up, and they said he didn't comply, and that's why he was tasered, and then second, that's why he was shot.
Right.
Now, we saw the video, right?
Right.
They got a video now, so we can see for ourselves what really happened, which I love. I love and I hate the fact that they put videos out now because it's like privacy of the family, and then you know,
you don't want that out there.
See. I feel like it's a show now where you could just turn on the news and see somebody get shot. So it's like it's horrible, but at the same time, it does give us viewers, people who don't really know what's going on, a quick eye on what really happened.
Right.
So from seeing the video, I have a totally different perspective on what I thought really happened with Terence Crutcher.
I think that the video should be out there so we know, so nobody can lie, so we can see the truth. Because Betty Shelby, she has been charged with manslaughter. She has been charged.
Not murder, manslaughter.
Manslaughter. But would she have been charged if there was no video out there? I like the fact that we have video, but at the same time, I don't want the video to be replayed over and over and over and over again. Because this man's life, the way it ended, should not be on display for everyone to see.
Right.
That's hurtful to the family.
Yeah, but
let's stop it.
But now it's like there's no way to erase video once
I know.
So it's horrible. Like as I said, it's good and bad at the same time. So, so basically, from the video, from my perspective, what I saw from the helicopter view, because I watched the helicopter view and the view from the ground.
Right.
And I actually watched the view from, I think it was his wife or his girlfriend, and she was recording.
Okay.
So basically, I see that Terence Crutcher is slowly walking to his car with his hands up, and there's two police officers following him with guns. As he gets to the car, I do see him put his hands on the car, and that's when he was tased, and then later he was shot. It's just really sad when you can see it, as I said, when you can see it on TV, and then it's just like no one, you don't even care if you're getting filmed anymore. You still shooting people. And what got me was a guy in a helicopter that's how many feet up. He's gonna say, "Oh, he looks like a bad guy, like he's on something." What do you mean he looks like a bad guy? How do you even know that this guy's a bad guy?
Said that looks like a bad dude. That's what he said. I mean,
really?
Just from what? All you see is a dot on your screen. How do you know? You can't even see facial expression. You can't see anything from that far up. How do you know he looks like a bad dude?
He looks like a bad dude, like he's on something. No, he looks like he's black.
Exactly.
I know a person personally who brother got shot by the police. And I'm not saying whether he was wrong or right, but it hits home. Like, it hits home.
Listen, my family and I, you know, we were driving from New York to Atlanta, and we got pulled over by the police. It was 4 of us in 8 cop cars, 2 police to a car, so that's 16 cops altogether for 4 people. I want to point out that it's the family that pushed for her to be charged. She could be charged minimum 4 years.
Yeah, that's what I was
more.
reading. I didn't want to say because I wasn't sure, but I thought it was only 4 years.
No, the minimum she could get is 4 years, but it could be more. But
and then the thing is, okay, so from what I read, she turned herself in at 1 a.m. and then she posted a $50,000 bail, so she's basically free right now.
And we also have to watch what story the media is telling. Because they're already starting to talk about his background, what he's been through, what he was going through. That has nothing to do with the case at all. That has nothing to do with what took place.
That has nothing to do with the issue at hand. First of all, whatever he did in kindergarten or whatever he did in his state or whatever, it has nothing to do with Betty Shelby shooting Terence Crutcher at that moment. At that moment, they did not know these things about him. So that has absolutely nothing to do. So you can bring up his past. You can do anything you want to try to like shy away from the real issue, which is this man got gunned down and shot for no reason.
Right.
And it's happening over and over and over and over and over and over. How many hashtags?
I just want to know, like, every time they kill us, why do we have to go through a background check? You know? It's like, I don't understand that. Every time they kill one of us or they kill somebody, they go into all their history. Stick to what happened at the moment. That's all that matters.
We should all just come together and try to find a solution so where everybody can just live equal and where everybody can just be happy with each other, because color doesn't matter. It's everyone's their own person. So just because they look a certain way, you can't judge a book by its cover, or you can't be biased to someone just because they look or they seem a certain way if you don't know that person.
The killing of unarmed black men, it's not a black people's problem. It's America's problem, because it's happening here in our homes every single day. And what I think needs to happen, that everybody, you know, all cultures, all races, white people as well, you need to put yourself in our shoes. Imagine if this was happening to your children, to your sons, to your daughters. How would you feel? What would you do? Because if you see it as your problem as well and not their problem, if you see it as your problem, maybe we could stop this from happening.
Right. So let's just come together and make it work. We don't want anyone shot down. Period. Point blank. And anyone includes every race, every life. We don't want anyone shot down. Period.
And another thing, just because we say Black Lives Matter, we're not saying that your lives don't matter. We're saying that our lives matter too.
Right.
Let me just say that as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so in other news, Brangelina is breaking up. I don't know why I'm smiling. It's not a happy thing. So
I'm happy. I'm super happy because
Brad is single again.
No, Brad is old and washed up. No, Brad is still sexy. Don't get me wrong. No, I'm not super sad about it because I really like Jennifer. So I feel like it was brought in wrong. So I don't really care. Like it's like, eventually it's gonna happen. Oh, finally it happened.
Okay,
you know.
So your team Jennifer Aniston. Well, okay. So here's the thing. So I'm a huge Friends fan. Like I love that show Friends. It was always on, so I fell in love with it. And I like Brad Pitt by himself. So I like his movies. So I like them separate. So when they got together, I was like, oh, okay. I was happy. I was like, okay. And then Miss Jolie came along and just ruined all of that. And here's the thing.
Married.
Usually when stuff like that happens, they always want to blame the woman. And I always say it takes two people.
Right.
You know, so it's not just Angelina coming in, splitting them up. Brad was a part of it too.
Yes.
But I was just so mad. I was like, I was like, Angelina. But then they made the movie Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
That movie.
I'm sorry.
But that movie, such a good chemistry in that movie.
Yes.
You know they marry. You know they into each other.
So I was like, okay. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let this happen. I'm gonna let y'all be together happily. Then they had all the kids. Maddox, Peck, Shiloh, Zahara, Knox,
Shiloh, Vivian, Knox,
the whole baseball team, all of them.
Yeah.
So it's like now they're getting divorced.
But from my understanding is that he was on a plane and things got physical. He got verbally abusive and he got physically abusive with the oldest son, which is, what's his name?
Maddox.
He's 15-year-old.
Yeah. Okay.
And at that point, that's when Angelina was like, no, I'm done. This has gone too far. I want the kids. I'm out. Bye.
And then the FBI got involved.
Yeah, but what I was thinking is who snitched, because they were on a private plane. So I know it wasn't the pilot because he was driving.
He was flying. The pilot was flying.
Right.
So it's not him.
Yeah, he was flying. So it's like, who did it?
I know that the FBI had to get involved because they were in the air and they were flying internationally from France to the United States.
Okay.
So I think that's why the FBI had to get involved. And I heard it two ways. Somehow, I guess Brad Pitt was maybe talking to Maddox about something, and somehow something happened. If he went to do something, he slipped and he fell. He accidentally hit Maddox, and then that's when Angelina got involved, and that's how the whole physical thing came. Then I also heard that it was Brad Pitt and Angelina who was having a disagreement on the plane, and then Maddox stepped in between them. And then that's how a physical altercation happened. Right.
But then also we started to hear, he was smoking weed, or what else he was drinking.
Right.
So we really don't know as fans what's really going on. What do you guys think is going on? Because we hear so many stories. If you know, let us know. If you got the inside scoop, if you got the tea, let us know.
Spill it. So wait, Didn't Brad Pitt say, he put out a statement too?
The only statement that I have about Brad is that he's saying that he's very saddened by the situation and that he just wants what's best for the kids.
Yeah.
So that's good because Angelina got her polish all chipped in that relationship. That situation is all chipped up. That polish is chipped. She needs to just go ahead and go somewhere and get that polish redone because it's chipped. And it been chipped from the beginning. From when she broke up that little home that they had. Well, she had chip polish from the beginning. And then you was thinking that she got her polish fixed when she had that movie with him, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. But we didn't know that polish was still chipped a little bit. She must have just had it chipped and then polished over it, but it was still chipped under the surface.
Right, and she wants sole custody. Right, so
now, I heard she wants sole custody for now. She's not saying she wants it permanently, but for now she thinks that's the best thing for the kids. Yes, that's what I heard.
Do you want them to work it out, or do you think?
I don't really care.
You don't really care?
I don't really care. But I still feel for Jennifer because it's like that was her husband. Okay. This is like karma.
So you're happy for the divorce? Yeah.
I'm not happy. I just don't care about it. It's just like karma's a bitch and it came back.
Right. And I want to say this. Let's stop making Jennifer Aniston this sad woman. She is fine. Okay?
She is fine.
It's been 12 years. Yes. She is happy. She is living her life.
Girl, you can be stuck up on that one for however long.
Listen,
it doesn't even matter. That was her husband.
Yeah, but that's a long.
But she is fine. She's fine.
Okay, because we just talking about the narrative. The narrative about Jennifer Aniston is that she's sad. She's crying. she's all upset. Her husband cheated on her. Like it happened. It's been a long time. That girl has moved on and she is doing fine. Okay,
that's funny. That's
she got her husband Justin Theroux. That's his name. Yeah, so
that's
she got him.
She's happy. Say that because they the next day they had some magazine put out an issue.
She was laughing. She was happy.
Yeah, I thought she was crying. I thought she was crying. But yeah, so she's fine. She's fine. I'm just saying that for me as a fan of her, and him too. I just thought they were really cute together. She's like the perfect girl next door. She's beautiful.
I like
so
all
pretty.
Of them. I mean, I like Angelina. I like Brad. I like Jen. I
feel like Angelina is a little cuckoo. I feel that she was a little cuckoo a while back.
Back in the day
when she had the little blood valve,
she was drinking the blood and kissing her brother.
Yeah, kissing her brother. I think she was a little cuckoo. So
I feel like I'm rooting for them to work it out. Only because they've been together so long, and I like Brad. I think he's a nice guy. I like Brad Pitt.
I like Brad Pitt a lot. Like he's a cutie. He's a very, very good actor, but at the same time, you can't go into something negative and think that nothing's gonna happen. I mean,
you want them to get divorced. I kind of want them to stay together. So let's see what happens. So thank you so much, guys, for watching Chip Polish. Please let us know what you think and leave comments below about what we talked about today. Where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at TimelessView.
And you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at ZELIKA CHANTE.
And also on Instagram, we have a page called Chip Polish with a 0 and not an O. So go ahead and follow that, and we'll go ahead and add you. We're adding the first 100 subscribers.
Okay, yeah. All right. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.